Yep.
Tell me what you see when you look at the color here. This is cobalt blue spinel. In all my days, I have never held a ring in my hands, earrings in my hands, and looked down at a gemstone and seen that color. I've never seen that color staring back at me. Michael, please explain to me what I'm looking at.
Okay. You're looking here at gemologically one of the rarest spinels ever. And sorry, I'm just going to set this up right over here. There it is, and I'm going to set up the earrings here too.
Gosh.
Cobalt Spinel is called Cobalt Spinel because the coloring element is cobalt. Now you know that there it is. Here, I want to show you with my flashlight right over here. I love light heat. Look at that.
Oh, wow!
It is unbelievable. My buyer has been bugging me, and no, she's lovely. She's not been bugging me. I should say she's been requesting very nicely. Michael, I need more. I know. There it is. Look at the luminosity of this material. What of all the gems I've ever presented in my 4-decade career, I've never presented a stone with the luminosity. That means when the light goes through it, how the light comes up, almost like a blue rainbow of light, like the spinel. I've never had anything like this. It is beyond belief. You should read the reviews. This is an incredible piece. It's rare, rare, rare. Get it, get it, get it. I'm trying to get more. Everybody wants this material. Everybody. I mean, have you, Adam, ever seen anything like this in your career?
No, and what I appreciate is, you know, because sometimes, Michael, just being honest, you'll see, you know, in any walk of life, you'll see something that might be rare, but I still might not be attracted to it, right? This is ultra rare, and I'm really attracted to that color. That is so desirable. I mean, listen, you're the one that said it, and we've all said it. Blue is always the most popular color in gemstones. Now you've got a whole new take on a blue gemstone.
Well, you really, really do. And it's something that people just aren't used to seeing. People just haven't seen, and they haven't experienced it because it's the level of blue luminosity of all. There's certain elements, and cobalt, of course, is on a periodic table. It's an element. And like copper causes the blue color, this cobalt has and that's why they use the term cobalt blue, because no other, when they do a spectrum analysis, no other element gives you that spike in the upper. I'm being a real geek here showing you, but it's close to 400 nanometers, and that is the color of this cobalt. And no other gem or mineral mimics it. It's in its own league, and it literally, that's why I show you that on the camera, and I have it here on my turntable. Look, it's glowing. It glows. I mean, come on. It's incredible. Yes, my wife has it. Every time she wears it, we go to a dinner party, whatever, people say, what is that? I say, Cobalt Spinel. They go, what? Cobalt, what? I wish it had a more attractive name, but that's what it is. You got to get some.
I mean, you always think of...
By the way, it was a new discovery in that Hong Kong show of 2019.
Oh, so really very recent then?
Very recent, very recent. I was the first person to have it on TV. I was the first guy to have it on TV. There it is. Not a lot of that material is out there. I'm working, trying to get more, sir.
And that's why people tune into your shows, Michael, because they know they're going to see something that they won't see anywhere else. So here's where we stand. We have 2 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. One of the most popular items of this hour. No surprise there. We do have the earrings as well, so let me showcase the earrings. These are for pierced ears. But again, what I appreciate, and something that really not made mention of, maybe it's too obvious, but Michael, one of the joys of having jewelry with this two-tone, with the gold, with the beautiful silver, is that it solves the age-old problem of not having to pick or choose. They'll go with all of your jewelry, all of your watches, everything.
Right, and that's one of the main reasons, actually, why we did that initially, is because it does offer people flexibility, and I'm a big fan of that. Now, look at Angie, how this picks up her hair color, eye color. This blue is unlike anything you've ever seen, and again, this stone loves light. Outdoor light, especially. Oh, my goodness. But even indoor evening light, it's not a problem. It glows. Now, you can see that.
Yes.
Now, see, it's a darker tone stone, but notice the luminosity of it. You see? If it was that dark, for example, in a sapphire, it would be inky blue, but that's not inky blue. You can see through it.
Well, it's just very definitive. It's very obvious. You see it instantly. You don't need to go searching for what color is there. You see that blue. It's as blue as you could ever imagine, but it's a luxury blue. I mean, that's what we're looking at. For last call, size 7, I have fewer than 3 now left. Size 9 is nearly gone. Size 11 also last call. I know these are fast presentations. I know there's a lot of information to try and absorb. You have till the end of January next year to decide if it's the right piece for you, but I really think you'll be impressed. Again, Michael, we see so much these days of everybody doing or wearing the same things. It's nice to stand out from the crowd.
Yes, and it's nice to have something, and you said it perfectly. It's rare and exotic, but it's very attractive. And that's my job. I search the world. I've been all over this globe, going to mines, going to every gem show, seeking out material like that. I go row to row to row, and I remember finding it. I'll tell you, it was in row AAA, it's true, and it was right at the end. It was the last guy, and he had it then, boom. We had it tested and all this. We bought all of it, and am I ever lucky? We didn't know the world was going to change 6 months later, and it did, and I'm the only guy with it, so... You know, but I'm trying to get more. It's very hard.
We all benefit. That's the joy. Thank you for your orders on this one. Michael and I still have a couple more things to share with you. And then when we are done, a new day will begin. One of the nicest people you will ever meet in the whole world today is the lovely Lynn Murphy. Hey, Lynn, good to see you.
Very